Hey guys, what's up? It's AuxBeam06 of AuxBeam06.com, and today we got part 2 of the AuxBeam light bar install. As you guys can see, we already have an eBay special light bar on here. The lens has turned a little bit yellow. It's starting to accumulate water inside, and it's not the greatest of quality. That's why we got this AuxBeam light bar. So let's go ahead and install it. So at the end of the light bar, this is how you're going to mount this to whatever mounts you're mounting to it on the side. Take a look at the difference between the AuxBeam bolt and the other eBay one. AuxBeam is definitely much hardier, thicker. Look at the diameter of that shaft compared to the other one. Much better hardware with the AuxBeam. Look at the difference on that. Nice shiny new lenses. Yeah, no water moisture on there. Looking good. So if you visit AuxBeam.com, you can also purchase a wiring harness that has everything pre-terminated. The light bar will actually come with a Deutsch connector already pre-installed. And on the wiring harness is going to be a female version of the Deutsch connector. But since we already have all of this already installed in the vehicle from a pre-existing light bar install, all I have here is a negative and a positive wire hanging out. So I'm going to actually snip this off of their wiring harness, and I'm just going to use the Deutsch connector.
So what are you doing now?
What I'm doing is I'm adding some protective wire loom to the wire that comes out of the AuxBeam light bar. I'm hoping this protects it from the sun a little bit, from the salt, from the ice. It'll give it a good protective housing, so this way the sun can't rot the wire coating. I mean, it's a very thick, good quality wire, but a little bit of OCD can never hurt, right? What I'm doing now is I'm actually zip tying it up. How long did the light bar last? Over a year. The zip ties were still very hardy.
Yes.
Good quality zip ties, guys, will last a very long time. They won't burn in the sun like cheaper quality zip ties. So as long as I can keep it coming along the path as much as possible, we'll be set. Just gonna go ahead and nip off the tops of the zip ties. And you can see the wire is pretty well hidden along. It's just this one hump here, well along the bottom rail. So it's out of sight, out of mind. And we're just gonna go ahead and make our union right here, and we'll be almost done. So what we need to figure out from here is we got this awesome Deutsch connector that they give you, and we have our wires beginning right here. So I really don't need to do too much of work, but since I do want to keep it clean, I might actually take off a little bit more of the original wiring. So what I have here, guys, is probably the world's best wire stripper. I'm gonna link it down below with an Amazon link. Pick this up, just makes my job a lot easier. For example, you're gonna take your wire, put it in here. Look at that, strips the outer layer off. And now we can work on the inner one. Boom, done. Do the same thing to the power one. How easy was that? So we actually stripped out the wires, as you see. We got everything right to size. We're gonna use some connectors here. These actually will shrink up with some heat, right, and seal nice and tight, waterproof around the wires. This is what boats are built out of. So we're gonna put on a butt connector like that. And then we're gonna mate up the appropriate matching wires on the other end. And we're gonna crimp it. There's one side. And there's the other side. That's the light bar side. Here's the power side. Now we're just gonna double check to make sure everything's nice and tight. Good. So we made our connections. We're just gonna briefly make sure the light bar is actually working before we go to heat shrink everything up. So I'm gonna flip the switch. There you go. Nice and bright. Let's go ahead and seal everything up. So we're gonna use a heat gun. We're gonna begin to shrink down these butt connectors. You're gonna see them shrink around the wires. What I'm gonna do now is I'm actually gonna apply my own shrink tape that I put on earlier on. Apply it on my heat shrink that I had on here before. Slide it up and apply some more heat.
And that just what protects it from everything, I guess?
Yeah, it protects it some more. It gives it a little bit more of abrasion resistance, and just keeps it out of the sun. The sun really destroys everything. So if you can keep wires and coverings and protectings out of the sun, believe me, it's a very wise investment for a long, healthy install. So I had some extra wire loom here, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, yet again, get a little bit more seasonal protection. So I'm just adding a little bit of smaller wire loom inside of the big one to isolate the positive from the negative wire. Just a little bit of extra insurance can never hurt. Now I'm just going to zip tie that up and hide it. Cut off the tops of the zip ties. And we're done. Alright guys, so there you go. That's the actual install. That is the light bar. Hope you like it. We're going to try to get a night test coming up very soon, but unfortunately right now we just don't have time. I wish that guy would stop weed whacking in my video. But she's very happy.
Thank you, AuxBeam.
Good work. Enjoy the video, guys. I'll see you in the next time. Don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. And visit us on greasemonkeyforum.com.